our front yard, a poplar tree was there, one of the tallest trees around. In the summer, its leaves would shimmer in the wind. I could predict the weather by that sound. Its lowest branch was so far from the ground that I could never, ever climb that tree. But my dad made us swing with ropes and plank for my two sisters and me. For my two sisters and me. I'd sit there a-dreamin' in that swing, thinking up stories in my mind about people who seemed so darn real. They'd speak in voices that were mine. Then one day, when I was talking to myself, my best friend's little sister saw me and asked me what I was doing, wondering if I was crazy, wondering if I was crazy. Once my sister, when she was 6 years old, went to Sunday school with her friend. My mom thought, what harm could it do? My mom was Episcopalian. Well, that Sunday school was Baptist, as mean as they come. They scared my sister really well. She thought the devil lived on out there under our tree and would drag her straight to hell. And would drag her straight to hell. When I was 15, I walked up by that tree. A Playtex bra was lying on the ground. It had an underwire and was a 36D. I showed Mom what I had found. It seemed that Mom's ladies bowling team, sponsored by a used car lot in town, had gone skinny dipping that night before in our lake with their husbands not around. With their husbands not around. Once in a deep summer, when I sat under that tree, our relatives were singing in the house. A banjo and piano rang out beneath the moon, where Neil Armstrong had just walked that night. Uncle George played over there. Uncle Jack sang My Buddy. Aunt Laura did her famous ball and the jack that she learned in 1916. That she learned in 1916. Just like all things, our big tree couldn't last. A bolt of lightning struck it down, and that first branch that I could never, ever reach was lying at my feet on the damp ground. A swimming pool now sits where that poplar used to grow, but I still hear its leaves in my mind, telling me what kind of weather there will be in a place that lives within me beyond time. In a place that lives within me beyond time.